We just went back live.
5181, flight cleared first. 113.
This one here for a minute. All right.
5180. I'm clear. 113.
You can't be.
Twenty-three 72.
That's all I got.
2372.
Go ahead.
Could you please change your point of suspicion and clear me at night? 120.
Yep, just you and me. Yep. Go ahead. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I figured that.
YouTube comments are on.
Can you call Kyle and have him turn the YouTube comments off?
Oh, I'm in connection with it.
Pat is. Pat said he's got it.
5187.
Well.
Walmart 1960, Twin Lakes.
So anyhow,
893, Union X-ray Victor.
here's the story. Those two young juvenile girls were down at the transit station
5187, with them.
having got off a bus,
150.
and this gentleman in the stolen car, who they only know by first name now from their short ride, offered to give them a ride up here to McGovern's, where they were planning to get an Uber to drive them home. We're not 100% sure all that's true, but one of our deputies is giving them a ride home, and we're continuing to look for the stolen, which was seen here near 7th and Robert, which isn't far from where they originally picked them up. That's your car. Isn't far from where they originally got picked up, and where they were spotted by 7th and Robert again.
Right.
So we'll see if we can spot it again. Oh, you want to mute till we need you? Hi!
Hi.
How
How's
are
it
you
going?
guys?
Good. I have something for you guys. If you have somewhere you can pull over.
Sure. Let me think. Take a right here. Take a right here and go that way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Last 20 cars, go again, I could copy you.
Maybe she's got some carrots. It's cold out there.
Everybody is hoping it's carrots you're giving us.
No, it's not carrots. To stick in your Twinkies.
Oh, yeah.
This one's for Bob.
Oh, what'd you make us? Oh, my goodness.
And this one's for Pat.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
my
you.
goodness.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. We got.
Oh, yeah.
You want to hold them in front of the camera? So
Oh,
people-
absolutely.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You and Pat,
You
go out the
back
door.
on?
Pat, you go out there with her. I'll hold this one out real quick.
Okay.
Thank you. What is your name?
Jennifer. Yeah.
Check this out.
I love it. Thank you so much.
You are
Thank you
welcome.
very
We
much.
appreciate everything that you guys do.
Thank
Great.
you. Did you send me a message saying you were doing this?
I know you can't help us, but did you talk to us?
Oh, my son probably.
You did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing the
My
message.
son comments a lot and texts you guys, and
Very cool.
yeah. So we watch all the time. I
Thank
think
you.
it's great. Your heart and your compassion is really,
Thank you.
really.
Thank you.
You
Thank
can
you.
tell it's heartfelt, so that's nice.
Really appreciate that.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys be safe.
Very
You
nice
too.
of you to find us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who's that in there?
That's my son Jack.
Hey, Jack.
He's commented
Jack.
quite a few times.
Thank you
Okay.
for watching, you guys.
Yeah. No problem.
Where's my go get him one? Here it is. You go get him. That's a classic. That's going on my wall in my office.
Okay. Good.
Just so you know.
I got to ask you, how do you like that Kona? I almost got one.
I actually love it.
Okay.
I had a Hyundai Tucson before this one, and I just didn't need the size of the bigger one, so it's great. It's all-wheel drive, gets great gas mileage.
Is that the turbo?
It has sport mode, but if you ask my son, it's still not fast enough.
They're all the same. That's what my 15-year-old says too.
Yeah, it says the kid with the license that doesn't want to drive.
They want a $150,000 Tesla.
Yeah, right. All right, well, you guys be safe.
Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
thank you,
very,
Jennifer.
Very, very great.
Thank you, Jack.
Best gift we've gotten. Thank you. Thank you. Go get him, Pat.
Would you just stop?
Yeah. With your light on there, she got a picture of your old light on him too.
Richardson.
We're going to swing by that transit stop. They
Yeah.
might be trying to.
For sure. Well, it's never any fun to lose them.
2400 still need me in St. Paul.
Yeah, if you can hang out for another 15 minutes in case he returns.
326.
Can you start this 551
Six,
Salem? We have a vehicle versus a tree. Driver is out of the vehicle though.
Where's that at? Where's the accident at, Chloe? That's probably him.
Okay.
120.
He's out of the car, all right. Okay. That one's a gray SUV. It could be, though. Because, I mean, it's not that far. 551, it's on Phelan. It's just...
Right. Boy, he was flying when he got on Summit.
Yeah, no traffic there, though. But faster than I wanted to proceed. Maybe when you check with Joe tomorrow, let's track down exactly where, and we know it was stolen from St. Paul, but maybe exactly where it was stolen,
Right.
just to give us some proximity of where they were when they took it.
A197 traffic. 8197.
Sometime between 2 and 4.
Silver Lake Road, Forestdale Road, Green Subaru, no plate.
Yep.
What's that?
Very similar. Can't believe people don't think that's a different taillights though.
I'm not sure.
Continue to check.
No, that's not it.
So in retrospect, I'm trying to think, that's a good example of where maybe run the plate first before you pull behind them, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't think a car dropping two people off at the corner of Chestnut and 7th is going to come back stolen, but obviously it did. I don't know. First we started talking to the girls, right? Before we even tried to pull him over.
Mm-hmm.
Checking to make sure they were okay, because you weren't sure if he was, because they were walking so fast away from the car, you weren't sure if he was harassing them.
Right. That was my first thought.
But they had to be a little fearful of him.
Yeah.
14 years old. Plug our earphones back in the charger for a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. What'd you say?
I'm here. Go ahead.
What were you gonna say? Go ahead. Hello? Yep. Yep. Okay. Where was that? Where was that original chase?
What's that right there? What's that?
And it's from Hazelwood, though. Good to know. That's where we're going. Still moving. See if you can refresh that page. Comments are still coming.
It just said we appear to be back. Yep, we're back. So we'll have to leave the air on for a while. Yep, it's got us right where we are.
Well, we're just trying to make sure everything's working here. We're sitting here looking for a stolen to come by this way, to be honest with you. So, can you help me find my other phone there, Pat? It's not that one. That one. I don't think you need to get out. Let me just.
Oh, take a look here. Let's see. Oh, here it is.
Things were flying in the
One-
course of that.
Yes, they were.
Thank you. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to check the area that the car was stolen. Figuring that there's enough auto thieves living in a 2-block area around this building
Yeah, they sure are.
that they might return either with the car or to steal another one.
1166.
Is that side?
Yep.
So I was thinking maybe those apartments complexes up there. What the heck?
See something?
Heard something, but it's, I guess it's just we just ran over somebody else's can.
Mm.
So this is the Roosevelt Homes housing project. This is where the car was taken from. And most stolens, of course, are nowadays right now are running. People are warming them up. And they drive by and steal them. Hi, how are you? Whoop, slippery here. Everything all right? Everything good? Nice to see you. So, somebody said hello to us, but not everybody wants to be accused of talking to the police. So here's 1166 right here. This building, this entire building 1166, and that's where it was stolen from. And sometimes they return. A lot of times they live in the area that they steal it from, not too far away. Drive up to the apartments up there in Hazel, like just north of the 1200 block.
It's always a good spot.
My guess is they might just dump it up there and go to an apartment. Wait till we do it. I was going to have the county cars go home, but might as well just drive by once,
Just in case.
just in case. Make one swing all the way up, see if you see any lights. If you don't, we'll hit each line. Were we working together the night we saw one in there? There was a stolen in there?
Yeah, with the guy who was out yelling.
Yeah. I heard that maybe it was this one, yeah.
He came on. He actually came on some Facebook page saying, "I was never in that car. They never saw me in that car."
Did they ever catch Mr. Hill that shot the guy on Prosperity?
I don't believe they have.
Oh my goodness. Eric Hill shot his uncle. $13.90 Prosperity. We're still looking for him. If you know where Eric Hill is, call the Sheriff's Office Apprehension Unit and let us know. Supposedly he lives with a relative on the west side. That was after he fled with a gun, of course, from the police. Quiet now. What do we got for channels? I'll just hit the scan here.
Is that mainly on 3?
Yeah.
I shut this down and we have the other stuff going. I'll put this on 1.
So we're looking for our stolen 655 LSE. Was taken from a little ways south of here. This is an apartment complex that we've had our share of. By the way, make sure you fill out the pursuit form in the next 30 days. 30 days, I guess we got to fill those out. Doesn't look like that goes anywhere down there, does it?
No.
Never got any food tonight.
No, we didn't.
$2.10.
$2.10.
54th Street is for a DOC. Multiple people in the building refusing to leave. Or 143.
Good for a minute.
Bravo 156.
Copy Bravo 156. Have a good night. 145.
512 USC.
Okay, so that's good night. 145.
44.
Any other spots for 2 o'clock EOT? Have a good evening. 145.
Clear.
We are going to another call that we're not going to mention until we get there. You're wondering?
What 18 will be out with it, Mom? 146.
Okay. 5188.
5188.
I'm replacing 81. She's aware. You can show me arriving.
146.
Camera working okay now? Are we cooled her off?
Yep, we're good. We're looking
I'm
good.
going to get an ice bag for it.
2363.
Ice bag so we can... What's that?
2363.
Nothing.
Nope.
I'm gonna check with 2400, see if he needs anything more.
2400.
You just stand by for 5. We got one address we're going to check out. And then we'll release you after we check it.
Copy. He wants you to stand by for 5. He's checking another address.
Got it. Do you want any time for arriving?
147.
We never did hear any approval for stop sticks, did we?
No, we didn't.
Usually they'll allow us to have some stop sticks from St. Paul. No, they don't. St. Paul had spotted that car earlier, actually. Was unable to pursue it then. Usually, though, the supervisors will allow the squads to throw some sticks out for us.
Yep.
Put us on mute for a minute.
Yep.
185, code 4.
Code 4 at 151.
Darn it.
You didn't see anything here, right?
No.
But I do want to check out the other side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Here,
Information Squad, Central and Eastern Time. Dispatch at Console 2 at 152.
all right. I'm gonna go on county and clear them. Make sure you're not on scan.
Yep. Good to go.
$2,400. The county cars can clear, assisting with the stolen. Thank you for your help.
Six, sir. Yep, I copy. Thank you.
23.
I think
2400,
might
you
have,
clear
might
all
have thought it was that.
Clear squad, false alarm. Yep.
$2,400. We're clear. Thank you.
Copy 153.
No, this isn't exactly where. We got a tip that it might be here on Revue, but we've checked it out. It is not here on the street where the tip said. So we are back on patrol. Cold and hungry.
It's getting kind of chilly in here, I
I'm
must
gonna turn
say.
that air conditioning off. Jesus criminy, Bob.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's phone is icy cold.
Icy cold. Icy cold phone. Probably will get so cold they'll be too cold. Well, tough to catch them without teamwork.
That's very true.
210 squad 0.
154.
What's that, Pat? I can't. We're looking for? This is supposed to be like an MDX or what's it
Yes.
called? That's not one, or is it one?
I'm not sure. I think the taillights are wrong, but I'm
I
not
think
sure.
So too.
That's not it.
It's more like a Toyota, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's out of state plate. Well, it's good. I hate to be homeless in this weather.
Oh, no kidding.
So miserable out there. supposedly they're making progress on their shelters. I don't know.
You know those that steam that's
Yeah.
coming up there?
Yeah.
Reminds me of when my kids were little, my two oldest. For some reason, we went to St. Cloud often, and I don't remember exactly why. But we would pass the Monticello nuclear power plant, which always has the steam coming out of the chimneys.
Yep, cooling off the radiators.
And I had the kids convinced that was where clouds came from.
Oh.
That was what made the clouds.
When did you tell them the truth?
Oh, they figured it out within a few. They were really little, but they kind of figured it out within a few months.
Yeah, I always had a problem. You know that we're not going to tell the whole story, but I always had a problem when my son would ask me, "Tell me the truth, Dad. Tell me the truth." I just couldn't boldly lie to him.
No, you can't.
No.
That sets a bad precedent.
Yeah, it's just hard. But there's some things, that kids don't need to know, but right away.
310.
310.
Systematic said 666 Short Street for a 22-year-old female conscious and breathing. She cut herself on the chest with a box cutter, and she's also high off of narcotics and alcohol.
George.
158.
Did she cut herself on purpose or was it an accident?
Cut herself on purpose, and she still has the box cutter. 158.
That makes sense. The timing is perfect.
Mute that for 1 second, though. Sorry about that. We had some confidential stuff we had to talk about for a minute. We're up on Selby. We're going to find that stolen again. We haven't stopped to eat or pee, have we?
No, we haven't.
Are you doing okay?
I'm doing all right.
Which one is mine here?
That's yours.
Which
That one's yours.
Which Mellow Yellow? Which Mountain Dew is mine? You know, I just wonder when you go to Culver's, McDonald's, whatever, and you order Mountain Dew, or if you order Mellow Yellow, whatever, and they say, well, we don't have Mountain Dew as Mellow Yellow, okay. And I always say, well, of course, right?
Right.
You know. 310. I have no description. And
do you think there are a lot of people that say, no, I don't want the other one?
Away from the female.
Yeah.
310.
I do.
Do you notice a difference in fountain pops?
Yes.
I mean, canned pop, but I can't tell the difference on a fountain pop. Because here's the deal. Huh?
326 clear
There's
assisted.
such a wide variety of fountain pops anyhow, depending on how much fizz and syrup you get.
Right.
That the spectrum of Mountain Dew Mellow Yellow fountain pop is broad. I mean, yes, bottled pop maybe canned, but I don't know how you can tell the difference on a fountain pop. But you can, you say, huh?
I'd say no. If they said we only have Mellow Yellow.
You would?
Yeah. I'd say, okay, give me an orange soda.
Oh, that's terrible. All that sweetness and syrup and that orange. None of that bite. I don't know. Maybe our viewers have an opinion on that.
Code 4 for my next assistant soup.
Yeah, which came first? Clear.
We're checking a few addresses that have been sent to us on possible locations of auto thieves with the first name Antonio, which is what the girls said his name was, Antonio. So we're just roaming through some possibilities. We are over on Carroll Street between Chatsworth and Oxford. Activity. What time is this? Is it after 2?
It is 2:06.
We'll hang in there for another half hour, huh?
Yeah, why not?
A half hour, and then we'll call it a night. Quiet street here Carroll is. A couple of our outstanding Sheriff's Department employees live here. I'm assuming that person's thinking of backing up.
I think they were thinking about doing a U-turn.
Oh, it's a tight place to do a U-turn. Impala?
Yep.
Bravo Foxtrot Mike 805. Bravo Foxtrot Mike 805.
315.
315.
This will be advised with 320.
Copy.
2163, you can recode this suspicious. Clear me, assist.
Sorry.
Got my central address. Anywhere driving in through anywhere through here at this time is gonna spot something.
Right.
2166.
Six, six.
3744 Cleveland, number 121. Female said she was on the ground and disconnected. Lake Jonah Liner and route. No answer on the call back.
Copy.
Sweet.
What was the 100 block of the central one?
1100, almost at the end of the block.
11 would be the end, so it must be across the street. Those
Yeah.
apartments there.
Yep.
Anyhow, again, if you just tuned in at the beginning, I said please read. There's an editorial I posted on my page, but it'll be in tomorrow morning's paper, written by Dora Jones Robinson. Please read the editorial and leave some comments there for her in support of what she wrote there. It's a really well-written piece. She deserves support. She's basically a community youth advocate that's been out here working in the community to help kids succeed and mentoring young adults has been her program. And just basically she just calls out all the elected officials that have been silent on this 1.5 year increase in gun violence, really since last year. I mean, since, well, it's been 18 months. And so
She actually has a niece who's a CO for the sheriff's office.
oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Good family.
Well, nobody's put more time and energy into trying to stop gun violence than Dora Jones Robinson. And, we need 20 more of her. We probably got another half a dozen. We got Reverend Spence, we got Mickey Frost, we got Andre Robinson, David Lindsay. We got people
What's that at the end?
that are out there that care. You know, we need more resources. I mean, the recipe to have a successful human,
Oh,
it's
Chevy.
a Chevy, isn't really complicated. Give them some self-confidence, good education, job opportunities, social opportunities. Make sure they have some structure, some sports, some family life. Most important of all, make sure that they get a good education. Give them a fighting chance out there.
310.
But those after-school activities are huge for kids.
Young staff is going to be right in the rig down the region, so I'll be following. Everybody else should be clear here in a minute.
Copy that.
So, Super America finally opened up again, huh?
Yeah.
That was good.
What's that?
I don't think those are different tail
I
lights.
think so too.
see another one just to be sure.
Let's stop the plate. I think that's a Lincoln.
Yeah.
The little thing that says Lincoln on the back, that
It's a
took you to
clue.
that.
That was a clue. Even people with Lincolns
2163 traffic.
go to White Castle at closing.
2163. Edward Mark Charlie 214. Southbound 35 from Old Canada Road. Slow to stop. We're still moving here. Oh, we're pulling over.
Southbound 35 from Little Canada.
Twilight 65 will be around.
2165 at 230.
Well, at least there's not a wind out there.
Yeah, there is.
There is when we're out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see what happens in the next 15 minutes here, friends.
Because at that point, we might have to head to the barn.
That's right. Into the barn. I really wanted to bring that chase to a conclusion so I could say, go get him, Pat.
2163.
As I started to run, I could yell, "Would you just stop?"
Oh, yeah, there you go.
65 will be clear.
Thing is, it's too cold out to run on foot. There's a train coming next to us here at 2:11. They usually don't run this late.
Yeah, I was surprised to see it.
Well, thanks for joining us. We, if you're new, we hate to repeat everything for our regular viewers, but there's a lot more information available on our previous ones. All of them are available on the Live on Patrol Facebook page back to July 24th. And there's a lot of introductory information about our city and the roads, etc. I think October 16th we started broadcasting on YouTube. So I don't know what number that was, maybe in the 30s, 38 maybe. But if you're not a Facebook person, I think you can still go back and watch them without having a Facebook account. And there's explanations on all the pages as to why we started, what our goal is. So, sounds like the trial regarding George Floyd's death is going to be probably delayed from March to June or July.
Oh, I hadn't heard that.
The prosecutors now have asked for a delay as well. So we'll continue hoping to build good relations and trust and accountability with people that tune in and watch our broadcasts.
And we both have a lot of long-term, long-standing relationships in the community. And we're always trying to strengthen those even more.
Yeah, you'll see as you look back, especially in the summer ones, that the type of communication that we try to have on a daily basis with people that are out here in the streets. We're gonna watch a train go by here. Short train, light rail train.
Checking for a couple of White Bear Lake squads to break for 4664 person. Have a female saying to another person to put the butcher knife down.
Don't know that street exactly. Did you say Burson?
You know, I think I remember us having crossed.
210, we're out on your PCS.
White Bear call on Burson.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up anyhow. So I'll just head out there and see what happens.
What was the numbers?
Can you text us the address? I'm gonna text you the address.
Yeah.
Copy to 220.
I head out to White Bear and assist on that
310 case, please.
butcher knife call,
Case number is 001.
just in case the suspect decides to flee before the police arrive. I think it's in downtown White Bear, but because I would say it's all quiet. It's like a bowling alley out here on Rice Street.
Really?
How many Rice Street parades have I done in July?
You take me to
Oh
call
my
back?
goodness, just thinking about it, the meeting point up there. Last year the parade came south, but usually it started in Atwater, worked its way north. When I say last year, I don't mean last year because we didn't year before.
Clear.
Your daughter working today?
I'm not sure.
So you don't know if she's taking the guy on with the
220
butcher,
stepping out.
the butcher knife or not, huh?
No.
Copy.
So how could you let your kids go to police work? Oh, I'm just kidding, of course. It's an honorable profession.
Yes, it is.
Copy 9171 Route 4664 person.
We got the actual street name now, or not?
Yeah.
Well, what's the name of the street? What's it called?
Burson, B-U-R-S-O-N.
Never heard of it. It's one of the 10 streets, probably in Ramsey County. I've never heard of it. Whereabouts is it?
It is.
I mean, compared to first, second, first, third.
Scroll through the map here. Right off of, just north of 96 and 61.
East or west of 61?
Just east.
And the Clark gas station there.
Not sure.
9170.
See if Ramsey can spare one for our west.
Did you catch that?
Asking if county can spare somebody to go to the weapon
Checking if
call.
there's a county squad that could assist White Bear at 4660 per person.
2165 on the way.
Copy 2165.
But it must be a north-south address, so it'll be 4600, right? So when you said east of 61, does it run north and south?
Yes.
Yes.
If one's available, you can head that way also.
Get out of Kiki.
Thank you.
2160, you can add me. 96 and Hodge.
It's right by Birch Lake, the lake itself.
Copy. $5181. Have a medical run, 2550 Cleveland, road number 311, and a woman having a panic attack.
Copy. Medics can advise.
Copy, medics with us.
9171, we'll take that here until we figure out what we got here.
Copy, 10-1 for White Bear, 4020 Bel Air.
Oh, we gotta call him Bel Air, Joe? What the heck? That's another call.
7-4, it's going to be 4664 person for the 10-1.
Okay.
Oh,
Copy, 4664 person of it.
Okay, well, there was a 10-1 in the squad. The dispatcher said Bel Air, but it was apparently the person called. So I was calling to find out what's going on in Bel Air. What is on Bel Air? Okay. But if I come in from 96 instead of going up 61,
I think that's what this has us doing.
do I just take a left and then a quick right? Yeah. Yeah, good. That's what I thought. But that's not by Birch Lake, though.
That's for 7416.
Good.
Yeah, I must have misread it. My bad.
Well, those things are miserable to try to read when they're not in. That's why I'd rather have an old map. All my kids, they're required to learn where they're going before they get a license and a regular map.
Oh, I like that.
All the major streets. And then there was a test on a white piece of paper.
Remember the AAA triptychs? The book?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you went on road trips?
Well, I still use those today. Ram McNally still makes great ones. You can buy a B-Dolt every time we're on a road trip. I go there and buy maps. They have individual maps of different states still you can buy there. That's not B-Dolt. It's not B-Dolt. It's Barnes & Noble.
Right.
Barnes & Noble, Roseville. Great store. one at Harmar Mall is the one I'm recommending. And you got a great map section, tourist section. Before we drove out to Yellowstone, Jackson Hole this last summer, picked up maps. You know, it's hard to find actual state maps now, but this I got South Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado.
Yeah, they're very hard to find.
So this call on Burson is a woman saying there's a man with a butcher knife. We're on our way there.
3170.
They've called for an extra county car.
10-1. I will take one more though.
Sounds like the
Copy. Canceling the 10-1 at 4664 Burson Avenue. You still have 2165 and 2162 up to you.
canceled the 10-1, but he said he'll take one more car.
At 220.
Odds of us being the first car to back him up are pretty slim, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
Speaking of New Year's resolutions, you know, I used to have a membership here at the Lifetime, just north of 96 here on White Bear Parkway.
Clear.
It's a great place to work out. And I might get my son a membership again there, but you know, in order to cancel, you have to give them 30 days notice.
Right.
And then you tell yourself, well, I'm probably going to work out then, right? I'm going to start working out, so you don't cancel, and then you don't work out.
And that month turns into 2 months, 6 months.
Just saw a squad go by there. It looks like he's getting it back up. So we're eastbound on 96, 35. So I built my own gym in the basement.
You did.
I did. Problem is, my 15-year-old lives down there primarily, and he's got friends down there all the time. Right now, 2 or 3 friends, so it's tough to go down and work out. That's my excuses. Those are my excuses.
6-5 right.
Sticking to it.
Chevy 230.
I gotta say, before we close up tonight, again, thank you for all your positive comments, and very humbling to have you say kind things about A, the way we do police work, and B, hopefully the people that you think we are. But the memories of the last 6 months have been, well, it'd make it really hard to stop, right?
Absolutely.
Kind of been inspiring us to keep going. I think that's part of the reason we decided to come out tonight is, you know, just to thank you for all the positive comments.
It's brought back a lot of good memories going through those.
Supposedly I turned
Right on first. Should be.
I think it's this one. No, that's shady.
Something shady about that street.
Something shady about. Well, we never got to see the Tree of Peace down in Lexington.
No, we didn't.
Wanted to get to see that too.
And Burson should be right here.
I'm glad we got here because I'm not familiar. Well, we got 3 squad cars with red lights facing us. So I'm assuming that they've already dealt with the problem.
9170.
Can you tell which house you're in over there?
Fine.
I think that one with the lights.
Have you made contact with the comp on this? They're working on a subscriber ping for the phone. Yeah, we got them both.
What are the numbers?
Code 4.
Copy with both parties in code 4. 33.
They have both parties in their code 4. Some type of domestic involving a butcher knife. Well, we don't know it's a domestic, really, for that matter. Two parties. So we got two sheriff's deputies here that are backing up White Bear. It's pretty common for a little backup. Got a White Bear car and then an unmarked, probably the sergeant's car. It's a beautiful little area here on the north side of White Bear Lake.
Yeah, it is.
Sarah Haney used to live right over here with her mom and dad. White Bear Lake. Gorgeous out there.
I really like White Bear.
Well, you know, in the East Metro, it's really the largest, most usable lake that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, West Metro has Minnetonka, which is an amazing collection of lakes. But for us in the East Metro, this is quite a gem. Quite a gem. It's nice that White Bear Lake decorated all these Christmas trees at the end of the road there.
Yeah.
Kowalski's Market over there. I'll tell you, the Kowalski family, I've said it before, this is a great family. Great stores, both the Cub stores and the Kowalskis. We'll have a gathering at Tom Reed's in the spring, but we should have a gathering out here at the lake.
That would be nice.
You know, big lake gathering for all the backseaters. Get you guys on a big giant magic carpet. We're going to take a little swing through White Bear Lake, see if anything else happens. Nothing does. I think Joe Emerson's still the mayor out here. She does a great job. I don't know. I didn't follow the politics this last year, but we need to get out to the ball drop here at I think it's not a ball drop. They do a bear drop.
Oh, really?
Bear drop. So they drop a bear from Bill Fassard's restaurant hotel here. Which, by the way, once COVID's over, if you want to have a fantastic brunch, have you ever eaten out here? Rudy's Red Eye brunch?
I never have. I've heard a lot of good about it.
Oh, it's just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. And that's the pole they used for the bear, but see how nicely decorated this is?
Yeah, there he is up there. He's up on the pole.
The bear's on the pole up there. Yeah, anyhow, they do. It's because there wasn't really celebrating. They did it early, like they did it at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Right there.
Right
Hold
o'clock.
it right there.
8 o'clock they did it. So you can see the bear up there, and pull the camera back just a hair. The top, yeah, there you go. And so the bear was dropped at 8 o'clock on New Year's Eve, so the kids could see it.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was fun. But we didn't get there, but we didn't start till 9/11. But I was hoping we could pull that off, but just too much going on. But they got a pool in there. The Best Western has
Control 238.
a great pool in there. Bill Fassard is probably one of the, all the people that gives and volunteers and food for the troops, and just an amazing guy. Former King Boreas too, I think. But gonna tool back through White Bear Lake because you don't get up here very often. Yeah, if you don't come to the metro area often and
9170.
live in the northern part of Minnesota, stop here in White Bear Lake.
Just advising you of a pending at 1793 5th Street. Lower unit in White Bear. Sounds like caller can hear pushing and yelling. There's also a slight language barrier.
You better Google that one in, Pat. 1793 5th Street. Which is right across the free highway.
442 investigate. 4482. We have the northern air with Wisconsin, Adam George Tom 9810. Plates in the vehicle don't match.
We are 1 mile away.
Yeah. Just take 4th Street across.
Copy 4483. Can you back to the she's code for?
Cut up.
Yep, take a
Please,
right,
hold
take a
on.
right on Fourth.
Yeah.
Copy. In
I was going to
9170,
show you
they're
more
now
downtown.
advising that the tenant has a gun. I'll see if the county can respond.
Jesus Christ.
Is that ours?
Yeah, it's the same call. Yeah.
2160.
All right. So,
2160. White Bear's looking for a couple of county spots that have another weapon complaint unrelated to the first. This one's at 1793 5th Street, lower
hang on a
unit.
second.
Came in as a suspicious lower level, heard pushing and yelling, the language barrier. Now advising that the tenant on the lower level has a gun.
Great.
Clear.
Copy, I'll be en route, and whoever else wants to chime up.
Whoever else wants to what?
Hang along. All right. 1793. Is that the right number? Well, we don't really have a
Clear.
choice.
Maybe a 2-4.
All right.
Might as well.
In half a mile, take a right on Kretsch.
2160. Info I have so far is the tenant's name is Brian, the white
You gotta
male
mute
in the 30s
yourself,
wearing a
please.
white tank top.
Copy that. If you could just air any criers or any other calls there that might be pertinent.
Copy.
Right here.
Nope. Almost a half a mile more.
Really?
2163. We can also get clarification on whether the cop knows that this individual owns a gun or if he physically knows he has a gun right now. Copy.
This might be it.
Oh, either way, I can turn here and go down 5th.
Okay.
Did you just say female?
And what's the numbers again?
1793.
1793, okay.
Well, we ain't gonna get good. We're gonna drive by once, take a look at it.
It sounds like the firearm was seen in the subject's waistband. Doesn't sound like he had threatened anyone with it. So a black 9mm handgun.
It's the guy with the gun named Brian.
Copy.
There's the house right there.
We just passed it.
As far as history at the address, a lot of history with the caller, but it's normally the caller having civil and domestic issues with a roommate. This looks like it's their neighbor she's calling for.
Copy.
Where are the squads on the map, can you tell? If you're there, you're muted. I can't hear you. Serious?
We're in the area. We wait for more. Heavy.
Oh, they got. I know them. As a park further away.
Holy smokes. Like a block away.
2400 with the squads. Will be a block. Will be a house or two to the west.
If we can do a little digging and see if we can find a phone number for the unit we're going to, for either the female or male.
I like these lights, but I can't turn them off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, all the history so far I'm looking through looks like it's the same caller. Looks like they do live there, but they're the landlord for the property.
There should be a dial.
Yeah, there is a dial, but it doesn't go off unless it's your door that's open. Sometimes that door's open, but oh, what the hell, Pat? I'm sorry. I can't get the dash lights to go off. We gotta fix that.
Kevin, you can put me in the area. This is 6-3. Kevin.
Is there any mention of intoxication?
Negative so far. So far, this is all just second-hand info from a neighbor, essentially.
Hey, Chris, are you there still? 1793, we're sure that's the right address. It's like it's a Rambler. I mean, not a Rambler. You got the...
There's house, the one with the RV in the front.
Yeah, the one with the RV is 1793, but it's like a split level, so it's, I don't know if that's the right location or not. probably a split level that's been converted to 2 separate apartments.
Copy. I know the call list is the lower unit. I'm having them confirm now about the RV.
Well, can you have the comp just come outside all the way? Wouldn't that be a starting point?
Copy. And they did confirm it is the house with the RV in front. We're having her come out now. Should be her and her son coming out.
Hey,
Boss,
how are you?
which is it, the blue white one?
Oh, on the left here. That one with the RV there.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get behind the tree over there.
Okay. For the
2160 is on the west
Okay, I don't know if you're still monitoring or not, but here's the update. Oh, we got a call on a domestic. Actually, White Bear got a call on a domestic to this address on 5th. We came here, there was a upper and lower, it's a split entry, but there's two different units. The people upstairs came out of the house, and the domestic was between the people downstairs. Well, it turns out the male in the party downstairs had a gun. So, and didn't point at anybody, but lifted up his shirt in a semi-brandishing, threatening fashion. So, of course, that creates a lot of dynamics. We worked with the male inside to try to get her to talk her ex-boyfriend into coming out, but we couldn't. So finally we just had her come out. We were able to determine his full name. We were able to run checks and determine that he had a warrant, a felony warrant for possession of a gun by a prohibited person, and that he had 2 other serious felony convictions from the past. So at that point, we knew we had a felony warrant, but not just a misdemeanor, and we were prepared to enter the house if necessary, call the SWAT team. We have been negotiating with him to come out, and finally we just told him, you either come out now or we're calling the SWAT team. The SWAT team's coming in to get you. And eventually he came out with his hands up. He's arrested for his felony warrant. White Bear will have to decide whether they want to prosecute him for any part of the domestic. But as you heard on the radio, White Bear was very busy, so. We put you on mute there for a while because we had the witnesses from upstairs and the mom and the girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, in the back seat of our car, keeping them warm while we were trying to talk some sense into the suspect. So that's what we got from this end. I don't even know if you can hear me. So, Chloe, can they hear me? Okay. Hey, go get in your warm car. No sense in standing out here freezing. Pull your car up there. Everything's code 4 here now. So is he in your car?
Yeah.
Well, you got the prisoner?
Yeah.
Just take my spot. Or you stay where you're at. But you don't need to be out here. Stay with him.
Some threats that some male juveniles had made towards her. They were unseen, pounding on her door.
We didn't give you a very good angle on it, but this is the house. Split level, split entry. Nice people upstairs, nice woman downstairs, but her ex-boyfriend showed up. Apparently he took a cab here. Got here.
You can continue.
Right now we're searching the lower level for the gun. She's helping us look.
There are a couple county squads on the White Bear incident that can break off and go to the little Canada call.
Now we got a little Canada call. So I'm gonna go in and tell them.
I'll sign too and let you know.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, thank you. 2161, Mike and clear and head to the. Gabby, one of this one.
5181 scrap. Squad driving.
Cabby 336.
2160.
2160.
Just tell me if there's anybody free right now to back with 61, or is everybody tied up on this call on North Bear?
Are there any other free county squads that can go with 61 below Canada for the harassment?
442, if they need another squad, I can head up that way.
4164, I can go there and head over there.
Copy 2164 and 2161. I don't know who the county squad was out earlier. It was 5 to 6 juveniles between 13 and 15 years old that have made threats to shoot the caller via a video chat. And it showed a pistol. The caller was calling back now saying that they were on scene at the apartments and they were just at her door, pounding on the door saying that they had bullets with her name on it.
61, copy.
337.
It's 1499.
499.
Was there an E squad that took a vehicle versus tree call earlier in the night, referencing case number 001271? 326 also. Can you take more case? Or
I explained to him what happened.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Well, the thing is, you could have got rid of more Twinkies while they were in our back seat.
I offered.
Oh, nice people there upstairs, huh?
Yeah.
Was that her and her son? They're nice
Yes.
people.
Yes.
Scared but nice.
Oh, that was a
Nice people.
nice job done by all.
Yeah, they both were 340.
Well, the gentleman's going to jail for 1089.
Felony warrant. What was the warrant for?
Oh, I gotta go back and tell him one thing. That he's trespassed from being in that house. All right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you tell him. Oh, I can tell him too on this shit.
I suppose it probably should be.
Should what? Yeah.
One jet. You can cancel one flight. Pretty cool. I bet.
Well,
I gotta go back there. Can I get in on this end? Well, yeah, there we go.
once again, it didn't fail.
No, he headed to the barn and bam.
2161.
Here we are giving a tour of beautiful White Bear Lake.
2161.
What happens?
Just cancel.
And officers and deputies are in the process of looking for the gun now.
The previous came in as a.
That gun's in there around the house somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, get the O-light out. Let's take one walk around the house.
Facebook Live video
Okay.
of her
Do you mind?
daughter was fighting
No.
with other juveniles that live in.
I don't think I want to use the big
Sounds like
one.
that's what
You know what?
Why? What's the deal?
Because when that shined off that
Changed to a
snow,
noise complaint.
my eyes literally hurt for about an
well,
hour
you're
after
going to
that.
bed in a little bit.
Which one? I got thanks.
Your eyes will recover. I think he might have thrown it out the window. Can you advise him that, and put this in your report, though, that he's been trespassed from coming back here?
Okay.
The owner doesn't want him back here, and she's the owner of the house, so he's been trespassed. If he comes back, he'll be immediately arrested for trespass.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You hear that, man?
I'll use the old light.
Yeah, you should.
I didn't bring mine.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. It's heavy.
Don't make it sound like it's so heavy. All right, we are going to sign off for the night. Sign off for the night, don't you think? Say your agreements,
Yep.
man.
Folks, thank you for being with us. It was an interesting night, to say the least. And we will see you.
I don't know when, but
We're not sure just yet, but you'll know when we go on our next live on patrol. Thanks for being with us. Have the best 20.